Hey guys, how's it going? Everybody's start to their weekend. Hey Pepper, Amanda D, Casey Zen, Serendipity, Kiki Ramblings, Carla Ray. Hey Rain Girl. Small crowd in here. I guess because I'm not normally one that gets up on my panel and screams and hollers like a village idiot, but hello, Dan Life. But I just thought, okay, first of all, I gotta tell you, I just walked outside. Hello, Turquoise Kitten. Hello, Honor Roll, Coffee Chat. Walked outside and there was a little baby bird egg cracked. No sign of life. And that sucks. Hey, Jules. Austin James. I heard something about you the other day, Austin James. I can't remember what it was, though. Hey, Testicle. Hello, Richard. I know. I know. Yeah. Yeah. So, of course, hey, Black Dahlia. I know that is sad, Amanda T. It hurts my heart. But so I, listened to a couple streams today and the last couple days, and I even went in Wendy V's. Okay, I even took a link and went on the panel. And I know Blue Topaz is asleep, but if she comes in here, I'm going to yell at her just for fun. Just kidding, Blue. So, so I was listening to a couple streams these last couple days, which is why my title says humans are strange, because really we are. Um, oh, cool! I'm babysitting my 10-month-old great nephew. Cool. I'm gonna be going to my niece's wedding tomorrow. Oh God, we're praying for good weather because it's outside. She absolutely loves fall, and I'll get to see my great nephews. So, but I went into Wendy V stream. Obviously, Wendy V and them don't jive with FOD. But I was thinking back to when I made fun of Marcia and her neighborhood. Hey, Kim Smith. Hey, your main girl. What's shaking? Yeah, I was thinking back to the days that I made fun of Marcia and her neighborhood. And then I got to thinking this really is kind of like a neighborhood. This little corner of YouTube is kind of like a neighborhood, a dysfunctional neighborhood, but a neighborhood nonetheless. And, I've been seeing some comments lately. I'm going to go ahead and say, um, I was listening to, well, actually, I wasn't listening to, but someone messaged me and said, hey, why is Makeup Mobster reading Laura's, hey, Sunny Side Up, reading Laura's community post on her channel? I was like, I don't know. Laura, oh, by the way, I'm dead. Testicle. By the way, Laura has declared me dead. So if y'all want to buy me flowers or anything, just let me know. Um, so then I see a comment. I don't know, Jules. I don't know, but I'm going to get to that. Well, thank you, Amanda T. So then I see a comment under, I think maybe Wendy B's video. I don't know, but it's Makeup Mobster. And she says, is anybody here wondering? No, I didn't get a funeral, Pepper. Um, yeah, I figured that. I forgot all about being dead, mean girl. Um, is anybody here wondering when Tracy's going to get a move on from Laura? And of course, there's tons of comments under there. Laura supporters, my supporters. Hey, Casey. Thank you, Amanda T. You too. But either way, so I make a comment about makeup mobsters sticking her nose in where it doesn't belong, blah, blah, blah. But then I got to thinking about that comment and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. So since I've been on YouTube, I've had a problem, a major problem with two people. That's been Brian and Laura. Okay, that's it. Brian and Laura. Now I've had me and Kiki's gone at it, but we moved on pretty quick. Right, Coffee Chat. I heard MM saying you need to stop allowing Laura to rent space in your head, but come on. But we're going to get to that because thank you, Richard, for the flowers. So, Makeup Mobster. Since I've been here, I've had problems with two people. I mean, people that really have gotten under my skin and I've talked about and talked about and talked about. And that was Brian and that's Laura. Okay. Brian quit shitting in my yard, so I quit talking about him. Laura's still shitting in my yard. And basically, I'll talk about whatever I want to. But let's talk about the people that you've had problems with since I've known you and how long we had to hear about it. Let's go all the way back to Molly Golightly. How long have we heard? How long did we have to hear about yours and Molly Golightly's beef? A long time. A long time. What about Marcia? How long did we have to hear about yours and Marcia's beef? Long time. Long, long time. They say you show your true character when no one else is watching. Here on YouTube, it's apparent. My character never changes. I have been brought out of my character a couple times, but my character never changes. So we've got MGL, we've got Marcia that we heard about forever. We got Diane and Wendy and Randy. Oh, Stewie, hello. That we've continued. We still occasionally hear about. Let's see, who else has she had beef with that we've had to hear about for a long time? Oh, now it's Jules and Tiffany Marie. I think at one time it might have been Mandy. I don't remember. I don't remember the Mandy time, so I might be wrong about that. This okay, and this is what I get told. That's true, Tina. That's true. But the same goes for her. She doesn't have to listen to me, hey, Bernie, talk about Laura or anybody else. But yet she comes into comments and wants to know when I'm going to back off Laura. She comes and she reads Laura's community post on her live stream, which all you had to do was go over and read it. Thank you, Pepper. If you're a a sub of Laura's, all you had to do is go over and read it. But I guess Laura didn't read it because, well, I'm dead. Good luck, Puss in Boots. So, Makeup Monster, if you don't like what I talk about on my channel, I can only say the same thing, hey, Babe Beauty, that you say to me, and that is don't watch. Laura asked her to, that was not cool. Well, if Laura asked her to and she did it, then all I can say is, good girl, Makeup Mobster. Good girl. Go have a seat now. Good girl. Hello, S274. I didn't even see it, Happy, but thank you for letting me know that it wasn't directed towards me. So, now let's move on to, let's get over Makeup Mobster, okay? She is who she is. She's going to do what she's going to do. Hey, Batty Boop. Somebody was just talking about you the other day. It wasn't bad. But, yeah, pat her on her head. So, back to this dysfunctional neighborhood. And like I said, I used to laugh at Laura about it. I mean, not Laura, but Marcia. Sorry, Laura. I used to laugh at Marcia about it. But it's kind of true. We are a big dysfunctional neighborhood. But here's the thing. So I got a problem with somebody who shits in my yard. Now, another person who's never shit in my yard, I don't have a problem with. But because I have a problem with somebody that shits in my yard, all of a sudden they have a problem. And I understand this goes for everybody, not if everyone minded their own biz, they wouldn't it wouldn't true. That's true. But if everybody minded their own business, nobody'd have anything to talk about, would they? So now I'm going to get to FOD, okay? Because I have, when FOD first came on the scene, um, I was one of the people that didn't do live stream after live stream after live stream about FOD. But FOD decided to go after me. So he says, I'll pee on someone's yard, but shit, I need privacy. So FOD decided to come after me. Hey, Amber K. Hey, Captain Obvious. So today I'm on Wendy V's. Now this FOD thinks this is funny. Today I'm on Wendy V's panel, and she comes in under a cloned account, ATL, of Ash 27, or not Ash 274, but Republican Ash. Now everybody knows Republican Ash doesn't like me. Yeah, they need to clean up the shit in their own yard. But everybody knows Republican Ash doesn't like me. Okay. So, of course, the thing she was saying, me and both Wendy V thought it was really Republican Ash. So, I didn't really go off on her, but I did think it was her. And I was like, please, Ash, don't make me go low. Wendy V was like, Republican Ash, please stop talking about that. Stop talking like that. And then come to find out it was fine. So she's cloning her friends' accounts. And she's going into chats. Yeah. And she's saying ugly things. Now, how was I supposed to know that was not Republican Ash? Now, if it was somebody that likes me and came in and said those things, I'd be like, okay, troll account, troll alert. But she used a friend of hers that she knows doesn't like me. So how was I supposed to know? Get the Chrome extension? I guess I'm going to have to, Stewie. But I was on somebody else's panel, so I don't even know how that works. Republican Ash knows what FOD is doing, please. Well, that's sad because that could really cause some problems for Republican Ash, just like it's caused problems with Wendy V and everybody else that she's cloned. Molly Golightly, everybody else that she's cloned. Now, I could have lost my shit on who I thought was Republican Ash and look like a fool, which thank God I didn't. I just said, don't make me go that low, Ash. But this, I don't think that's cool at all. I mean, you know, she come into the community calling everybody a trans basher, everybody a gay basher. My little sister, who I adore, married her soulmate, who is a woman. I support them 110%. 110%. I've never bashed FOD. I could care less what she identifies as, or, I even complimented her video um, of when she told her story. But she continues to come at me, and I've never shit in her yard. Ever. So I don't know why she does this. I mean, I know there's people that have said ugly things to her, but she's returned the favor. So once again, Fod, I'm asking you to back off of me. Oh, I know that. I saw that. MFW called her a transformer last night and she didn't say anything. Actually, she said, well, I'm not her mother. Well, guess what? You're not none of our mothers. So why did you let MFW get away with calling you a name like that? But then people that have done nothing to you never shit in your yard. I think that's everyone's problem with her. She's a shitty troll. Yeah. And the thing is I don't mess with her. You know, did I start commenting on the things that she does and says after she went after me? Yeah, I did. Hey, Samantha B. I did. But exactly, FOD calls everybody out. It doesn't matter if you've even done some of the things that, I mean, come on. When she come into the community, I bet she called 300 people trans bashers. And out of those 300, two might have been bashing her. I don't know. She asked MFW, you really didn't know who I was? Talk about ego. Hey Dee Dee Dugan, why would MFW have any idea who FOD is? I hear you, Amber K. I hear you. I'm, I don't know why she goes at me, but I literally heard a panel the other day say, FOD, why do you do this? Why do you make clone accounts like this? And she said, well, it helps keep me from getting blocked everywhere. And the whole panel went, "Aw, that's so sad." So let me ask you people, when you were growing up, weren't you taught not to go where you're not welcome? I mean, I was taught, don't go where you're not welcome. Why would you? I know, it was all my fault. I know. That's what the banner said, which I laughed at Wendy about it. I agree, Unfiltered 123. But all I ever asked her was, don't talk about me and I won't talk about you. And I held true until she started talking about me. Now, every single live she does, she talks about me. Every single one. Right. Who would? FOD can be funny. You're right, Butt Muncher. Yes, FOD does have her little followers to justify her behavior. And the best thing is, they say things like, well, we tell her not to do it. Well, we could say that about every creator in this community. Well, we tell them not to do it. We tell her not to do it. What are we supposed to do? Because she does it. I don't know. Maybe leave her stream until she stops. I'm not saying unsub her. You can't even block FOD. I mean, she has 70 accounts. How in the hell can you unblock? I mean, how in the hell can you block 70 accounts? And then she'll just create a troll account of you. So let me put it out there. If you see my account in a chat saying something that I wouldn't normally say, and I think you all know me well enough to know what I would and I wouldn't say, please call it out. Please call it out. Exactly. She did come in with the ninny troll earlier. So she still has the ninny troll. The line is steadily moving. Look, that's all we can do. I don't see anyone else dumping their pals that do unsavory things, really. Because I dumped the person I supported the hardest because I saw some unsavory things going on. And Ask 274, can I ask you a question? What if she cloned your account and for whatever reason you're not in the stream? I know you're in pretty much everybody's stream when you can. But what if she cloned your account? It took me probably, I don't know, maybe 8, 9 months. But let's say she cloned your account, Ask274, and she goes into a stream of somebody that you really, really like. Um, no alliance. So she goes into a stream that of somebody that you really care about. And I know you have a lot of friends on here, Ask274, and she says something that's hurtful to somebody that you care about. And this person thinks it's you. Is that not going to bother you? I mean, she did it to Republican Ash today, so where's the line drawn? Where's the line drawn? I'm sure Ninny doesn't want troll accounts of her. Okay, anyone that knows me would know it's not me, and I would tell her to delete it and apologize or else. Okay, thank you. Because Wendy V asked her to ask her to delete it, she still hasn't because she doesn't like Wendy V. You might be able to ask her to delete it because she liked you. I think Fod can't deal with the fact that many don't like her for her. Nothing else. She's a troll through and through, not conducive to encouraging fond feelings towards her. Well, I think she's a sucky troll. I mean, that's just my opinion. I think she sucks at trolling. But now that she's cloning accounts, now it's getting downright hurtful. You know, if she just wants to come in as Flynn McGee or Clown Car or whatever, any other of her 68 accounts, then that's one thing. But when you start coming in as people in the community, yeah, I've seen the Ninny and Remy trolls lately. I wonder who's behind that. But like somebody said, yes, cloning accounts can be dangerous, especially if you go into a chat and say something like, I'm going to dox you or I'm going to call the police on you. Because she's already threatened to call the police on me, but she did it under her channel name, so I'll give her that. There is a big difference between a troll account and a clone account. I totally agree. Yeah, Fod used a troll account of Ninny and used improper grammar to make it look like Republican Ash. Exactly, Tess. Now, let's say Ninny and Republican Ash have moved on from each other. They don't want to talk about each other. They just want to move on. But Fod comes in and she blows it by doing something like that. I know, Stewie, you're so much more used to me losing my shit. But I don't feel like losing my shit. I don't feel like yelling. I don't feel like screaming. There are a lot of people that like FOD, Johnny. And that's cool. Well, that's horrible. Life is a gym. And it's cool to like FOD. I have no problem with the people that like FOD. What I have a problem with is what FOD's doing. Because FOD can be a likable person. I'm not saying that she can't. If she would just be her. not call out everybody that says boo about her. I mean, you can't be that sensitive and make it around here. It's never going to happen. And she calls out everyone. I mean, I don't care what you say. You can say you think she's a goofball. And that link is for Jules. I'd never go on panel and ask someone if they took down another channel in front of 700 people when everyone knows damn well I didn't. She lost her channel either because YouTube did a sweep or hey, or she got it for bullying. Whatever. She lost her channel. I apologize, Republican Ash, for saying that you didn't lose your channel. You obviously lost your channel. Hi, Brian Clan. So please accept my apology. So now I'm going to get to this 313. And I'm not going to address her by her name because I don't like her. And there's no reason for me to address her by her name. But she gets up on this panel and she acts like she's this big badass. I defend my friends. And I want to say I'm sorry for 313's. She told a story today, and it was a very sad story. And I apologize that, you know, I hate that happened to her. I hate what she talked about happened to her. But did she the same thing? She was sitting in a chat and said disgusting things about somebody who suffered from domestic violence. I don't think so. I don't think she did. Like I said, there's plenty of people that like FOD. I don't have a problem with that at all. But I personally don't like what she does. I don't, she's a horrible troll. Every time you say boo, she starts up a live stream to cry about it and call you names and everything else. Hey, Mary. Jules, I'm going to turn this over to you and I'm going to let my dog out to pee, okay?
Oh, okay. I'll do the best I can. Thank you for letting me up, Tracy. Truth. I got a delay. Let me put my chat on so I can make sure everybody hears.
Sound like you're having some audio problems, Jules.
Okay. Is that better?
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay. Can everybody in chat hear me good? I'm looking at the StreamYard chat. Hold on. And let me pull up YouTube side. So that way, if there's any more audio issues, you guys can let me know. Let me just pop on over to the YouTube side so I can see chat. All right, here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear me or not, because I'm looking at this and it doesn't seem like you can. But I'm going to talk anyway. So if you can't hear me, just let me know in chat. So I was wondering why it is that Laura, and I guess I heard again today, Mega Monster, are curious about where I live, my living situation. And I know I've spoke and shared things on my channel, but we obviously don't get along anymore. So I'm curious as to why they would talk about someone they don't like, they don't get along with. They talk a lot of shit about. Why would they talk about their personal life? I have never done that to Laura, to Mega Monster, or to anybody else. I know that I have some opinions that could be strong at times, but I don't talk about things that haven't been said here on YouTube. And if they include people's families, I would never talk about it. I think the only thing I've ever said concerning anybody's kids or a family member or a friend outside of YouTube, anything close to that nature, was commending Laura about how great of a single mother she is. And I still think that to be true. I mean, that's obvious. But I don't think it's warranted or fair or right for people first of all, actually, not even just to dig into people's personal lives, because I'm not a victim and I'm not the first and I won't be the last, because we know that happens. That's what happens. I'm cutting in and out. Let me unplug these. You guys hear me better now? I hope you can hear me. Let me hold on. Bear with me 1 second. All right. How's that? I hope it's good. I know I'm on a delay, so I'm still seeing in chat that the audio is bad, but I think I'm on a delay, so I'm going to assume it's better now because I unplugged my new but cheap headphones. So I guess that's probably the issue. The microphone, I noticed it does that. It cuts in and out. What I was, oh, are you back, The Truth?
Yeah, I'm back. Go ahead.
I think I'm on a little bit. Oh, okay. I think I'm on like a maybe 15-second delay or less, like 10 seconds. So I was saying that I'm not playing a victim, because I know a lot of people have been doxxed on here, and, you know, it'll probably keep happening, unfortunately. But I really think that when I speak on things on my channel, like I just was in chat with an account and I said this to them. I've been on YouTube 3 times this week. I had to upload a video, couple-minute video, because it's a never ending with them too. And now they're moving on to my personal business. We don't get along anymore. They're arguing and running their mouths every day, terrible about me and other people. So why is it okay that they're going into my videos and talking about where I live? It's not for them to do that. It's not for them to lurk on my videos and hate watch and then take it over in front of all these people who watch them that we don't know who they are and start putting it out there for them. And then I heard today Makeup Mobster was doing the same thing. I don't watch them, so I'm just going by a few things that people have sent me, a little bit like sound bites. And she was saying something about Kings County and shit. First of all, I don't live in Kings County, but if I did, I can't believe that this is happening. Like, and I know, yes, it happened to people before, and unfortunately it'll continue to happen. But is this really okay? Because I don't think my responding on a couple-minute video warranted that. She keeps telling people that I didn't hear her side. I saw her side of it. I don't need to hear anything. I saw what she did, how she treated her so-called friend. Aside from the behind-the-scenes stuff, that is not my place to speak on, and that's why I haven't yet. But I saw what she did, and I see what Laura does. It was my choice to unsub and walk away from them both. It doesn't warrant it, right? But it doesn't warrant this to go on and on and on and on. And she keeps saying, "But you didn't hear my side." I saw your side. I saw what you did. And there are still some people that say, if I didn't speak up, it wouldn't happen. Are you fucking kidding me right now? If I didn't speak up and say to the people who were asking me why I'm not around anymore in their chats, none of this would be happening. You got to be kidding me. Every opportunity they have to run their fucking mouths, they do it.
Hey, Galway. Okay, I'm going to address Butt Muncher. Stop making videos on Makeup Mobster and you won't get a response. But that's not necessarily true, because how long did we hear about Molly Golightly? And Molly quit talking about Makeup Mobster long before she quit talking about her. And how long did we hear about Marsha? So that's kind of why I think it's kind of hypocritical for her to tell me who I can and cannot talk about. Like I said, I've had 2 major problems on this platform with 2 people. That's Brian and that's Laura.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like, see what Amanda T said? The whole time I'm being cool with them and they're talking shit behind my back. That says everything about them and nothing about me. And I'll tell you another thing.
How often do you guys really see me in chats and on here? I have a very busy life. I was on YouTube 3 times this week. All these lives, these panels that Laura and Makeup Mobster sit on hours at a time talking about person after person. When it comes to me, I don't think it equates my couple-minute video and response. It's hard to always stay quiet, especially when you have them constantly doing it to you. They're constantly talking about me. And now they're moving on to putting on my personal business. My videos on my channel are not for hate watchers to lurk and stalk on so they could take it over on their panel and blast it in front of their audience of strangers who they obviously know call CPS and SWAT calls and start fucking blasting them and reminding them where I live and putting out my information. I don't do that to people. I've never done that to anybody. I have never talked about anybody's kids, family, husband, wife, nothing. I don't do that to people. I don't dox. I don't threaten people with hockey sticks. I share my opinion on some fuck shit that I see, and that's it. You don't have to agree with my opinions. You don't even have to listen to them. They're opinions. Do I talk some shit and throw shade? Yeah, but I'm talking shit about the person on here on YouTube with us, not about their job or their family or their home or the content that they put on their channel that shows the inside of their home or their family members.
I agree.
Right.
Trust me, every time me and Serendipity go live and call something out, we get called obsessed stalkers.
Oh, I know.
Obsessed stalkers.
I know it. But we should add up all the time spent between everybody and between videos and panels and see who fucking sits there long if they really want to pull those cards. But like I said, just because people post things about their personal life doesn't make it okay for people that you don't get along with, that you obviously don't like, to hate watch, lurk, and stalk on like some creepy people, and then bring over as a content creator with thousands of subs and start blasting it, and not in a nice way either. Not saying, well, her birthday just passed. Why don't you send her a card? She lives in Brooklyn. Here's where her house is. Here's where I think she lives. I don't know what Makeup Mobster was talking about, what county I may or may. I got a little sound clip today, something about Kings County. I don't live in Kings County, first of all, but if I did, why is she telling people that? I don't understand why. It's there are people sitting in chat and I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy because I don't like the fuck shit you do. I don't like the way you treat people you call a real life friend. So I unsubbed you and left. And their mouths start running and running, but it's me. Yeah, I'm the one doing it. I'm not a creator on a live stream every single day talking about person after person. Yeah, I'm a human being, and I lose my
you're right. Ems, are you talking to me? But I didn't do panel after panel after panel, Ems. I told you that I thought what you was doing was dirty. I sure did. But now that you've made peace with Makeup Mobster, you're going to come in here and start shit with me, right?
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
Believe me, I'm not going to, I'm not even going to say anything about that because I'm not going to drag anybody else into this shit. Not like they do. So anyway, what I was going to say is,
I did say something when Ems and Makeup Mobster were fighting. I did. And I did think it was weird that Ems was going in certain chats while Makeup Mobster was being, she said no, Jules, but while Makeup Mobster was being trashed. I think it's weird that other people go into, chats where their friends are being bashed. I just think it's weird. If I go into a chat and somebody's talking about somebody that I care about, especially one of my subs, one of my members, one of my Patreons, then I'm just leaving. I don't have to announce my departure. I'm just going to leave.
Right.
Ems, I apologize.
I didn't announce my departure either, but I was a mob for Makeup Mobster for a little while there, and a lot of people were friendly in her chat with me for a very long time. Still, some of them are, and they wanted to know where I've been. And there was a while there, a week or two at first, where I didn't say anything. I actually, as a matter of fact, the day that everybody was going into Laura signing up for her membership, the thing that they all said was like a big joke that day, I was already unsub to Makeup Mobster and Laura, and I was staying away from them. And at that point, nobody knew it, right? So I popped up in Laura's chat that day, and everybody was like, hey, where have you been? I said, I'm busy and I'm working. But the reason I went in there at that point was because I saw Tiffany's docs in a comment underneath of Laura's comment in a thread. It wasn't Laura who did it, but it was under her comment in the thread. So I went into Laura's live, and that was when they were all going in there joining her membership. So I got her attention. I said, could you please delete that so it'll delete the thread? And she read it wrong at first. I was like, I didn't dox her. And Leanna had to, explain to her the correct thing that I said. And then she realized it and she went and deleted it. So at that point, I was already unstuck from the both of them, done. But I hadn't said a word about it. People were asking me, and I was said, I'm busy. I'm busy. You could go back and listen to that and see me say that. And it's just like everyone saying that, well, you sit on panels and people do lives and they talk. Are we really going to say that that is the amount that Laura goes live and talks shit? Come on. Let's be real here. We're human. We're going to get pissed off and we're going to react. But I'll tell you this much. Of all my reacting, all my shit talking on here, I have never doxed somebody. I have never threatened harm on somebody. And I've never talked about anybody's family, and I never will.
Oh, wait, I did one time.
I do have self-control, and I'm not downing anybody who doesn't, because believe me, I lose my control too in real life. But like I said, YouTube shit ain't that deep for me, but it's becoming that way when you have somebody that has 4,000 plus subscribers, some of which we already know makes swap and CPS calls. I don't have any kids, but that's besides the point, that they take content from my channel, my personal life, and start blasting it to their audience of God knows who's all in there cheering it on, talking shit. So they're all fired up and they're all mad. So it's nothing good. And you're blasting.
Okay, Unfiltered 123, and I really like this person. They said if Jules didn't want spotlight on her, she would quit making videos about them. Well, if Makeup Mobster and Laura would quit talking about Jules, then Jules would have nothing to make a video about.
That's the whole point I'm trying to make, but it doesn't seem to get through some thick skulls around here. And that still doesn't fucking warrant them to talk about my fucking personal life. So I upload a couple minutes in response because I'm human and I get mad. Shoot me. It doesn't fucking warrant that response. They don't quit. How much proof do I have to tell you people to go back and look and see when I unsubbed them? I played it quiet for over a fucking week, which is pretty long on here amongst all the shit talking, don't you think? Sorry I held a wrench for her, and a lot of subs wanted to know why the fuck I wasn't there. And I said, because I'm busy, until the shit started. And yeah, I know maybe the spotlight's on me at some times, but that doesn't mean I need the spotlight on my fucking personal life. Just because I upload stuff with my family in it or my home in it doesn't mean that some fucking creepo broad creator could take it on her hate channel in front of her hate audience and blast it and talk to them about it, knowing that they call fucking cops on people. Because if they really want something to talk about, I'll share my fucking story. You could talk about me. Don't talk about my fucking family and my home. Fuck is wrong with you, sick fucks? That's what they are. They're sick fucks. They do it to a lot of people. But then you have motherfuckers that are dumb like I once was. White knighting for the bitch. Talking about beating people in the face with a fucking hockey stick. She's got people in her chat like Detroit with that fucking song shit she did last week. You get what you put out. She's attracting exactly the kind of audience that she fucking deserves. Do you think I want my fucking home life blasted in front of people like that? Do you think me speaking my fucking piece warrants a response like that? Because if you do, you could join the Bellevue crew. Fuck out of here.
All right, Jules.
Because I have enough to say for myself.
I know. And I'm glad you got to say what you wanted to say, but you're clicking like hell, girl. So I'm booting you.
Thank you for letting me up.
You're welcome.
And I'm sorry I lost my cool the first time I've been on your panel, but it's nice to formally meet you
Not
for the first time.
See, you haven't shit in my yard, so I don't have a problem with you.
I've always liked you, Tracy. I've always liked you. And to be honest, when that whole thing went on, I said that one comment to you out of anger, and I was wrong, Tracy. And I knew it then. I knew it before I said it to you. I was fucking wrong for doing it.
I
But
don't
you
even
know,
remember.
I had to go in white knight, for Team fucking Makeup Mobster. I was riding real hard for her. I'll admit it. Yeah, I did. I mean, it's obvious. There's nothing to lie about. It's all out there. And serendipity is another one. I've always liked you, both of you. And I was fucking wrong for that. And I knew you both were right the whole time. To be honest, it wasn't Laura I was really trying to white knight for, because I felt bad for her for quite some time. And I kept telling the lady to knock it the fuck off, but it got worse and worse. I wanted to pull away months before I actually did. And I should have, but I didn't. So yeah, I deserve everything I'm getting, except for when they talk about my fucking house, my personal life, and my fucking family.
I agree. Nobody's family should be talked about. I mean, nobody's kids, nobody's husbands.
Especially when I've never disrespected any fucking body like that, ever. And I don't want to hear about being in fucking chats with a wrench where people do it, because I've never seen Corey do that. I've never seen proof of it. I've never seen her do it. And if she did, I wasn't there for it. That's not me. So if you're going to hold me accountable, I'm about to hold every fucking body here accountable for everything. So guess what? We're all sorts of all fucked up. We all might as well delete our accounts and go somewhere else and leave each other alone if it's like that. Because then we got a real big issue. Worse than we already do.
Yeah. I just don't let it get to me that bad. I mean, I used to, but now I'll just kind of laugh.
Yeah, well, I have my moments. Most of the time I don't. I laugh. I mean, if you notice, I don't say 90% back to what I see said about me. But it's a little different when, I did have feelings involved with Makeup Mobster. But anyway, thank you for letting me up the truth.
You're welcome, Jules.
Really appreciate it.
Good luck.
And last thing, I'm not going to do this with them anymore. I did upload what I had to say, pretty much what I just said now on my channel, and I'm not doing it with them anymore because honestly, as we all know, this is what they want. So the more you feed it, even when I shut up, you'll see, they'll still bring my name up. They'll still crack jokes, Bellevue this, Bellevue. And I'm not going to say a fucking word because you know what? It says everything about them. Like we've already seen them do anyway. Don't matter if they do it, they've been done it already enough that we know how they are. But thank you for letting me on.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
And have a really, really good day. And
You too.
I'll be in chat and I will talk to you soon.
Okay.
All right. Thank you again.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, Jules. Okay, so see, this goes back to now there's going to be videos made that I'm friending up with Jules. I'm becoming Jules's friend. Like I said before, Jules has never shit in my yard, so I can't have a problem with her. I can only have a problem with people that have shit in my yard. And because I no longer defend, I no longer white knight for people because that has gotten me in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. So I no longer white knight for people because, like I said, it's got my ass burnt before. So I just don't do it anymore. Yeah, if you go after one of my friends, I'm probably going to come after you, but not that hard because most of my friends are strong women and they can take care of themselves. But now that'll be the new fodder. Okay. I don't like that word, but is that Tracy and Jules are teaming up now. Well, Jules goes into Diane and Wendy's. They even made their merch. Something about Bellevue. Amber K says, I will only defend those who have earned my trust and loyalty at this point. F the rest. You know what, Amber K? I wanted to say something about you, and it's not bad at all. I want to give you kudos for not following the crowd, even though you're good friends with a lot of those people. And I wanted to give you kudos because I've noticed that. See, Diane says, yes, we have, because Jules hasn't shit in her yard either. So you understand my I don't know, what do you call it? You understand my shit in my yard thing. See, Diane hasn't shit in my yard. Me and Diane, we've done a little pissing on each other's trees. But Diane's never really shit in my yard. So, and when I went at Diane was back when I was a big supporter of somebody else. Hey, Randa. Yeah, I want to give Amber K props because she didn't follow the crowd. It takes a strong person to remain friends with people. And yeah, analogy, that's the word, your main girl. Thank you. Yeah, you're not a follower, Amber K, and I want to give that to you because it's hard to do when Elbow likes to poop in yards. Vlogs. But it's hard to do when all the people you really care about and your friends are all doing it. I mean, it's hard. I think it's hard. So I just wanted to give you props for that. Diane Amber K watches closely, trust me, but she doesn't jump on bandwagons. Well, I think somebody deserves props for that because, like I said, I see Amber K in a lot of streams with people that have jumped on bandwagons, and she still stays Amber K. You know, she still stays who she is, true to herself. So I just wanted to give her a shout out for that because I watch a lot of streams too, and I watch to see who's folding, who's buckling, you know, who's just sitting up there agreeing because they don't have anything else better to do. Yes, thank you, Amanda T. No, we shouldn't judge everyone based on the streams they go in. No, we shouldn't. But I was judged this morning because I was in Wendy V's stream. Actually, a live was kicked up, and I was talking about grumpy grandpa needs to change your diaper, blah, 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 blah. I personally don't care whose stream you go in. You shouldn't be judged for not going into streams. That's true too, Kiki. I personally don't care whose streams you go in, who you support. It's never bothered me. Um, it doesn't bother me. Like I said, I share subs with people. We all share subs. Who judged you for being in Wendy V's? Pod. I know, Ems. I know. And I know that was contentious with you for a while. And I did judge you. I really did. I mean, I got to put it out there. I judged Ems based on what stream she went in. But I've grown since then, Ems. Because I was white knighting for certain people. So I immediately jumped on that and I judged you. I apologize. I shouldn't have never done that. And I'm really, 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 yeah, you do get side-eyed for going into certain streams. Consider the source, maybe. Yeah, I'm not real upset about it, Amber Kate, trust me. Trust me when I say I'm not really upset. But I do owe Ems an apology because I did do that to her. You know? And there's people that come into this stream that hang out over at Laura's. I don't care. No, I did have to apologize, Ems, because I did it. and I don't do that anymore. I've grown since then. But like I said, I was also white knighting for people, and I'll never do that again. Never. That's true, Flower Power. That's true. No one ever told me why we weren't supposed to be in Wendy V. Still confused. I don't know. I guess because the people that, well, I won't even say the people. I mean, she had several people on the panel. I'm not worried about that, Jules. I'm not worried about. I mean, they'll be alive now saying that me and you have teamed up, but if that's the worst that gets said about me, okay. Like I said, you haven't shit in my yard, so I don't care. Thank you, Samantha B. That's true. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. Oh, not much, Sip. And Serendipity said, I will only white knight for people I care about. I've learned my lesson. Uh, but I cared about the person that I white knighted for, and it bit me in the ass. So now, if you're going at one of my friends, I'm probably going to join in. Right, unfiltered. Well, I can't say that because I do lurk, but I don't usually chat in a stream where I don't like the person. Truth association breeds a simulation, period. Ooh, Galway using big words. Galway's using some big words. Let's not forget how STWM was quickly turned into a villain for a lot of this community. Sad. STWM. Hey, Gingerlock's mom. I don't even know who is STWM. Help me out, people. Samantha B, help me out. Who's STWM? You probably don't want to write it out because it's so long. I feel people can't voice their opinions as freely as they used to in this community. If it's an unpopular opinion, then here comes people trying to make you feel bad for how you feel. I agree, Honor Rose. I totally agree. But you should be able to voice your opinion. And to be honest with you, nothing really holds me back from voicing my opinion, in case you haven't noticed. That's the uncertain part about this community. You can get your feelings hurt easily because there are truly no loyalties. Agree, Flower Power. Yahweh, does that mean if all of your friends are strippers, odds are you're gonna get on that pole? I appreciate you noticing, and it's not easy going against people I care for, but I follow my instincts and rarely do they mislead me. Yeah, like I said, I lurk. I see Amber K. Hey, Drama Archives. I see Amber K in chats, and I can see she's probably in a tough position because a lot of her friends or her YouTube associates go into chats, and she's not following. She's not following the leader. So I think that's cool. Hey, Turquoise. Because I see so many that follow the leader around here. I used to be one of those people. Amber K, I would love you to come on panel tonight and reiterate what we were talking about last week. There you go, Amber K. There you go. Diane's gonna have a co-host. Are you gonna accept that challenge, Amber K? Or do you have something going on? I got nothing. It's storming here. Plus, I got a wedding I want to go to tomorrow. I'm looking so forward to it. My nieces, hey Mac 11, hey Captain Obvious. Did I already say that? Sweet wheat. My niece is marrying the man of her dreams. Amber Gay says, "So you want me to start shit, Diane?" LOL. Well, she didn't say LOL. She put smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Well, I don't know why I'm repeating this to Diane, and she certainly can read chat. Hey, Bethany. Yeah, it's storming here. How's your dog, Truth? I think she was just having a really bluesy day yesterday because she seems to be okay today. I mean, she's in her elder years. She's never that chipper. Hey, Princess Salem. Hi. A certain creator and some others belittle and intimidate people for being in chats that creators don't like. Although that creator said no issues with that, they do, it seems. I totally agree with you. Hey, Dova. See, like when that shit went down with Dova and Whiskey Gypsy, I immediately said, hey, I'm Team Dova and Team Whiskey Gypsy because I felt like they were just speaking their piece and they didn't deserve what they were getting in return. That's my opinion. I get to say that. Just like people on their panels get to say what they say. Hey Ginger Locks, I hope you're feeling good. I'm texting now, love. Diane's channel, how do you feel about your mods not standing up for Wendy when Katie said foul things? No, I'm not getting into that one. Hey Shannon Uncensored. Wog, I will take Bella. I don't think Bella's going to go anywhere, Canary. You can get you a mobile home and move out there next to Wogs and share Bella. Yeah, I love Doba and whiskey. So when people started turning against him, no, I'm not mentioning any names. No point. When people started giving him the shit, it didn't change the way that I felt, even though that some of the people giving him shit, I like those people. So, but it didn't change my mind. So, like I said, humans are strange. And I'm really bummed that I found the little bird egg with the big crack in it. If there'd have been a little bird in it, I would have found its nest and put it back, but wasn't. Yeah, Patreons. We're gonna have a Patreon meeting here real soon. Gotta love the shit starting trolls. Shit stirring trolls. Are there trolls in here? Ask 274. I know, poor baby bird. Oh god, it was horrible. Well, we're not gonna get into Diane and her mods. If you want to do that, you can go to Diane's channel tonight and discuss it with her because I've had this discussion with Diane. Diane has not that discussion, but a discussion. And Diane has pretty much told me in a nice way to mind my own business. And she's right. In a nice way. She didn't say those words, mind your own business. She just, I want to join a meeting. Well, of course, Amenity. Hey, hairstylist gal. Any of us can do what we feel is right. If I don't like someone, I won't chat in their live. Me either. But I can also be in a chat. Yes, I think I did say hi to Sipke Marie. Hey, British Chippy. But I can also be in a chat with somebody. I should see how big Donnie is now. Well, send a picture. Email me a picture. I can also be in a chat with somebody that I don't like and not address them. So I'm getting better at that too. Because used to be I had to run my mouth And I don't have to do that anymore. I really am growing, you all. Yes, upload a video, Mac 11. I really am changing. And no, I'm not the moral authority of YouTube. I'm not whatever name you want to call me. But I'm just trying to change my own bad behavior. I can't change anybody else. I can speak out on it, but I can't change anything that goes on around here. Thank you, your main girl. I'm a work in progress. I have a hard time being in a chat with. Yeah, I know you do, Amber K. Dova, truth, I ran my mouth this morning that was shitty what was said about her. Oh, I missed it, Dova. Well, thank you, Sip2 Marie. See, I don't have to get on a panel and scream and holler and cuss and carry on like a blithering idiot to get my point across. I don't have to do that. I don't have to sit here and drag and drag and drag to get my point across. I say what I have to say about somebody, and then I move on. So basically, Unfiltered is the moral authority of YouTube. Hit me up with any questions. Ooh, Dova, I think we're still in Hangouts. Hit me up with that. I think we still have Hangouts. So, but like I said, it basically comes down to don't shit in my yard and I won't shit in yours. And yes, some people have been shitting in my yard for a long time, and I'm probably not going to let up on that until they stop. But there's a lot of people on here that don't like me because of my association with whoever. And I don't feel that way. There's people on here that sit in chats and say horrible, horrible things about me that I've never met, I've never talked to. I've never shit in their yard. To the best of my knowledge, they've never shit in mine. Elbow is a yard shitter for real. Wog you an Elbow, man. I heard he was a big what do you call it? Facebooker now. I don't think anybody is the moral authority. I mean, everybody has the right to say what they say. By the same token, everybody has consequences for what they say. I have consequences. Every time me and Sarah go live, we get consequences. Doesn't matter if we say anything bad or not. There's consequences. Hey, British Chippy. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. Thank you, Sip Tea. So, like I said, I just came on for a little bit. He shit in Drory's yard daily instead of the toilet. Ew, that's gross. Amber K says, shitty mod. So you're not mod material, Amber K? Exactly. Who would want to be the moral authority? Way too much pressure. Thank you, Carla Ray. But I just came on for just a little bit because, well, what did Nenny say? Oh my God, every time I get ready to get off, somebody says something, I got to go back. Nenny, what did you say? Just tell me in Messenger or something. I think we can all work on ourselves. I don't think MM likes me anymore because I talk crap about Laura every now and then. Because she has been ignoring me when I go into her chats and say hi. Oh, well, I still adore her and I adore Tiffany. See, Shannon, you should be able to feel that way. And that's sad because I know at some point you and Makeup Mobster were, I mean, not besties, but she talked very highly of you. Oh, okay, Pix. Be careful. Don't watch chat and drive, Pix. I'm freaking OG, says Wogs. I'm OG too, remember, Wogs? I used to be with you when you sat in your truck and drank a couple beers, and we were iPoint. There was like 12 of us in there, if that many. I remember Officer Dangle used to come in a lot. Do you remember that, Wogs? I want to kind of give a shout out to Bad Wolf too. Now, me and Bad Wolf haven't always gotten along, okay? But I've noticed lately that he's starting to, I mean, he's not dogging. I don't see him dogging Laura or anything, or at least I don't see it. But I think Bad Wolf is starting to put his truth out there. Yeah, she was the first I subbed to in 2018, and I've watched her series. Well, I think that's sad, Shannon, and I hope Bad Wolf don't talk to you anymore, Sarah. No way. That's what stinks is when people make up and then their old friends get ignored. Yeah. Well, like I said, guys, I'm gonna cut this short. You know, there's labs tonight. I guess it's ladies' night. I'm pretty sure it's ladies' night. And I'm sure somebody else will go live while it's ladies' night. Just to be, yeah, Bad Wolf does his own thing like me now. Yeah. I love all the peeps who I know like Ninny, Tawanda, and the Truth and Sarah. When I sub to Laura, it is how it is. Yeah, I don't care who subs to Laura. Laura says we don't share subs. Okay. I don't see it that way. I see plenty of people in here that go into Laura's chat. Amanda T is one of them. Well, I mean, I don't know if she still does, but there was a time when Amanda T was in all Laura's chat. But she also came in here and was very respectful to me. So I gave her a lunch. No problems, Jules. Amanda T has always been very respectful to me. I don't care where she goes. Um, and if Diane's still here, I'll see you all at Diane's and I will be awake, says British Chippy. Yeah, one time many of us were, Mac. And see, even when you go over there, Mac, does that change my opinion about you? Not one freaking bit. Not one bit. I still adore Mac 11 as much as I always have. So, like I said, humans are strange. And don't shit in my yard. And I adore all of you and thank you all so much for supporting my stream. And Patreons, we will be doing something soon, maybe a movie night or something like that. That's what I think we're going to do next is a movie night. I love Mac 11 too. I don't change my opinions about people. They do. Okay. But I want everybody to enjoy their weekend. Pray it doesn't rain tomorrow. My niece has been waiting for this for 10 years. And I really, really, really just want to see her happy. I know they say it's good luck if it rains on your IPF. I can't be quiet during movies. Neither can my son. But oh yeah, I remember that, Amanda T. But please say a little prayer that it doesn't rain because I'm so excited for her. And she's worked so hard on this wedding. It's definitely a budget wedding. She has it planned outside because she loves the fall and she's had very little budget to work on. She's made almost everything herself. She made her own bouquet, which is absolutely gorgeous. No rain tomorrow, not here. It's near 80 and tomorrow is 45. Mary, that's what we're getting ready to go through to. That's exactly, but she is going to have a fire, so a bonfire, or not a bonfire, but a fire. That myth is a lie, says May Girl. So I want everybody to have a great weekend. Don't forget, Diane goes live tonight. Drama Archives, it's nice to see you in here. It's nice to see new people. It's nice to see my old road dogs. I see nothing but sellouts. But either way, I appreciate you guys so much. You'll never know how much. And prayers for no rain, because I just love my niece. And let's just remember that humans are strange. And quit shitting in other people's yards, and maybe they'll quit talking about you. Or at least clean this shit up out of your yard first. So all of you have a great weekend. You know me, guys. I don't go live that often. I don't go live 2, 3, 4 times a day. So you probably won't see me again this weekend, but you will see me at the beginning of the week. So I know Wogs, I know Elbow will shit in yards. I got it. So thank you all again. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll probably see you tonight in Diane's. So be nice to each other and don't shit in people's yards. I don't know what else to say. See you around the tubes.